Between the Amazon Influencer Program and TikTok Shop Affiliate, it has never been easier than right now to jump into one of these programs and start to make your first dollar online with a side hustle. I've always been skeptical of these like make money quick side hustles that seem like they're too good to be true, because most of the time they are. But I do have to say, and I hope I've gathered enough trust from you on this channel now to say that the Amazon Influencer Program, after having done it for over a year now, is, and I will say this, the easiest money that I've made online. That's not to say that it's no work, but in comparison to all these other business models that I've talked about and that I've tried before, it is by far the easiest way to see your first dollars start to come in online. But that being said, it's not as easy as people are trying to sell you that it is. The Amazon Influencer has been around long enough where you're starting to see the life cycle of these side hustles come through, where people are targeting you with either Facebook ads or DMs, multiple different ways to try to sell you a course so that they can tell you how to make this type of money online. And if you know me, you know my channel, courses are legit. They can be legit. You just got to be careful and vet them out and know that you're taking from a real professional rather than somebody who is just professionally trying to take your money. But I don't have a course. I have this YouTube channel. So let's talk about the Amazon Influencer Program from A to Z and how to start making money online with this program through actual steps, so that by the end of this video, I will have given you everything that you need to go from never having done this program before to making your first $1,000 online. Let's jump into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you can get approved for this program. There is an approval process, and that is a good thing. It is like probably the biggest hurdle in the beginning, but it is a very important part of the business because it does weed out the majority of people who are not even going to try to get approved. And there goes half the competition to begin with. So what do you actually need to get approved? A lot of people will say different things in regards to, what social accounts you need, how many followers you need on that account. And I don't know that anybody's nailed down an actual number. I don't think Amazon has ever specified an actual number, but the best thing that you can do is focus on a social account that you have with the most followers that has the most engagement to it. Personally, I believe Amazon cares more about the engagement you're getting on your account rather than the follower number. As we know, anybody can buy followers these days. So it's important to note that whether you have 300 followers or 300,000 followers, use the account for the approval process that you're the most active on and that gets the most engagement. Then you'll go into the Amazon Influencer site, submit this account for approval, and then wait ever so patiently to hear back from them. Once you have been approved, the approval process does not end there. In fact, this second approval that you need is probably even more important than the first. Probably not, because you wouldn't be on it anyways without the first approval, but this one is just as important. We're talking about getting approved for on-site commissions. You have 3 attempts at this. If you do not get approved for on-site commissions after your 3 attempts, personally, there's no need for this account, because when you're not receiving on-site commissions, Amazon is not paying you for people clicking on and watching your video and getting attribution for the sales that you make off of those clicks. On-site commissions is the whole deal. So if for some reason you don't get approved, best case scenario, you probably need to start with a new account, build up a new account, try a new account that you have, and go through the approval process again. Okay, now that you're approved into the program and you've got your on-site commission set up, let's talk about the number 300. This is the law according to Tyler and the things that I learned early on in the business. But what you're gonna wanna do is race to the first 300 videos. I know that sounds like a ton. If you put in the effort of even just an hour a day, you would be surprised how fast you get to that 300 number. So you're probably asking, why 300? Why is that so important? 300 is the point where I feel like I was starting to get reached out to for brand deals more often. Nobody really cared about my Amazon Influencer account until I hit that 300 number. Then the DMs started rolling in about people wanting me to try their product, which then I could charge them a commission on top of my on-site commissions, meaning that off of a single product, I could make commission from the seller, commission from Amazon, and I get the free product. So it's a win-win-win. As you start to gain more legitimacy as an Amazon influencer, as you start to do more brand deals, as your storefront grows with more product videos, you will be looked at as a more legitimate influencer, and I believe that brands will start to reach out to you more, potentially with bigger, more expensive products that can then in turn bring higher commission rate. Now let's talk about this Amazon tiered program where you're either a silver, gold, platinum influencer. I think, in my personal opinion, I think this is going to play a huge part in the future of Amazon influencers, because up till now, sellers really didn't have any way of vetting out which influencer was actually good or made good quality content or has driven the most revenue for products. Now they can tell. So in my personal opinion, I think Amazon is not only going to prioritize like a platinum Amazon influencers content over, let's say, a silver. But I think that brands will start to see that as well. And if you're a platinum influencer, you better believe that you could charge more than a gold or a silver influencer for any brand deals that you do. So keep that in mind. Just as a side note, you may also want to set up a Fiverr gig as an Amazon influencer. Personally, I've set mine up and I've been reached out to dozens and dozens of times about products that people want me to promote on Amazon. It happens all the time. It's just another iron in the fire, another way for brands to see you and to reach out to you. Just a really easy way to get brand deals done. A lot of people talk about the commission rates going down over time, and me personally, I have seen this as well. Commission rates are definitely down, somewhat down at least, as to where they were when I first started the program. But I will say over the past couple days, I have seen them start to fluctuate back up. So who knows what's really going to happen with those. But the point of securing yourself as a platinum influencer means that you can control your own destiny a little bit more rather than just relying on the fluctuations of on-site commissions. Working more with brands and getting brand deals and getting that commission from brands really makes the difference between somebody who's making $1,000 a month with the program and somebody who's making like $5,000 a month. This is just a little side hack for somebody who's looking to scale their business as well. If you want to do more than just the commissions on site and possibly the amount of money that the brand is paying you, let them know that there is an upcharge if you're willing to post it on your actual social media account. Maybe this is actually converting that account that you use to get approved into an actual Amazon influencer account where you become an influencer and you talk about products on that social platform. Maybe you're setting up a YouTube channel and doing long form reviews with those things. You can upcharge for that type of content to be delivered to the brand. Not saying you have to do that, because there's plenty of people who got into this business to not be an influencer, to not put anything on their actual social media, and that's totally fine. Totally your choice. So let's talk very quickly about how you make these videos. Like I said, the process is fairly simple. It's all about just finding a product that you have or that you purchased that is sold on Amazon. Chances are, if you're anything like me, you have hundreds of products in your house that you've purchased from Amazon, or products that you may have not purchased on Amazon but are sold on Amazon. Those work as well. And then just start to make video after video. The videos can be done very quickly. This isn't like a storyboard it, script it out, go shot for shot, throw it in a video editor, do professional sound, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't require that. This is very naturally, on purpose, organic content from your phone that Amazon wants on their platform. Now, that being said, I do believe as this program continues on, the more quality and effort that you can put into your content, I do believe will be rewarded. Like I said, you don't need to shoot it with a DSLR and a super nice mic and be able to edit in Premiere or Final Cut. But what you can do is present it well. Talk about the product with points that people actually care about. Don't just say that like, oh, this is just a blender bottle and it's cool, I like the color of it and whatever, it's nice. Nobody really cares to watch that video. What they do care about is what specifically you like about this product. Put yourself in the shoes of the potential buyer. When you're looking at products on Amazon to buy, what do you actually care about when watching a review? What do you want to know about this product? Putting yourself in the customer's shoes is by far the most effective way to make a product video. And putting yourself in some good natural lighting and potentially getting like a little lav mic or something like that doesn't hurt. Okay, so let's go over these means of revenue and how exactly you're going to hit your first $1,000 with this program. You've got on-site commission. Like we talked about, that's getting approved by Amazon to make commissions on the videos that you post to your Amazon influencer account that then gets put on the product listing. You've got brand deals. There are so many ways that brands can reach out to you, whether it's through the social media that you got approved for the Amazon influencer account with, whether it's through Fiverr gigs, whether they're reaching out through videos that they've seen of yours, they come across your storefront. There are so many ways once you start to stack up the videos and earn your way up that Amazon influencer ladder to get these brand deals to come through. You will be surprised at just how many reach out to you once you start producing some worthwhile content. On top of that, free products. Me personally, I honestly don't love that aspect of it. I don't need more like clutter around my house. I don't need all these products that I don't really care about. So I'm at the point now where I'm not just taking on any brand deal. I'm taking brand deals from products that I'll actually use. But I know a lot of people who take in a ton of products. They'll take in everything and then potentially have the opportunity to sell those products through whatever means you want. And then last but not least, monetizing content through multiple platforms. This is a very slept on tactic that I think people aren't taking advantage of with this Amazon influencer program. A lot of people get in because they don't have to be an influencer. But imagine what would happen and how fast you would scale and your business would grow and your means of revenue would increase if you did treat it like an actual influencer. Let's say you linked up your Instagram account and you turned your Instagram account into an actual product review page. And then on top of that, you created a YouTube channel based on the products that you review. Then you're looking at potentially growing an Instagram following, which is monetizable in so many ways on its own, and then a YouTube channel, which if grown big enough can start to gain money as a YouTube partner through AdSense, which is a beast in its own right. And as Amazon continues to build out its influencer program, you will continue to climb the ranks to a platinum level influencer and reap all the benefits of that as well. So all I'm saying is if you put forth the effort to get approved, get your first 300 videos made, and make yourself available to as many brands as possible, and don't be afraid to spread out your content, you can see your first $1,000, probably per month.